Brilliant moments, magic moments these for their place on the global stage. For Scottish cricket, who want to do much more today, probably try to out-bludgeon each other. 𝙎𝙪𝙤𝙧𝙖 and one more opportunity for Scotland to do something very special indeed. Now top edge, where it'll be easy to get to it. He's not even got anything on it. Around like a dazed because
you need cloud glass. Very hard to spot that ball. Just misjudged as well. Maybe he could have gone for it, but I think
Mel between the two fielders there either. Take his opportunity today to have a real go at things, and he might not have had if it wasn't for that shoulder.
is probably how he'll score most, or how much hard running between the.
For Hares, it's just so difficult for the best part of a decade in terms of Dubai in March. It's the boundary that he's climbed in the Tri-Series in Den Haag. Then
It really is because of 𝙎𝙪𝙤𝙧𝙖. He'd pretty much given
staff like it's the ability to hit boundary. Abbott to open the bowling from the nurse. Will just be a single. It won't be overly quick between the wickets.
smashing a quick 25 or 30.
Hacked away. McGurk, who takes it nicely on the bounce. A little bit of an addition atmosphere.
Absolutely love it. They've got the drum, the atmosphere, boozy but cheery.
Hares gets that a long way behind strike. He gets to double figures. Scotland
In this side to do. Sound well. He just helped that ball on its way. I hope that.
one of the other challenges for Australia. This is a bit. Associates are well used to it. Tries to hit one down to Edinburgh city centre.
Rooms. It's a very, very simple.
Bowls him. He celebrates. Hares looking to go to his party. He was acutely aware of where the left-hander was trying.
Some good signs, but just fine. Aaron Hardy, it's been the end. First blow moments, but he departs for 12.
It's so well yesterday.
Effortless. That's not a.
Australian captain. One of the things I've been really taken around is just how seriously Australia have taken this series. Down, he has for more. I thought it was going to be 4. Heavy that outfield is. There was a.
Yeah, really plugged. They're a bit wet underfoot. It's just.
Oh, what a strike this is. Munsey, hands of their arms aloft, as does David
Terrific. And Munsey, absolutely. Just referring to Marshall, the ups and downs. Full speech he gave at the Allen border.
What a big call. We're not just going to cap you, but we're going to give you a bowl into play spin as well as anyone at the top of the order. Instead he goes to the conventional.
Overawed. That second game that he.
Mullen goes over mid-on. From McMullen, what style he plays with.
Out again and again. It is so good to power as it is about timing. Goodness gracious. 25 off 11 to help the Perth Scorchers to that.
Brave piece of. Isn't tempted to try and take on the 2nd century in Australian T20I history, the 16th fast in the power play. Really like the way Mitchell Marsh is pulled away behind square. It's good.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a gift on that occasion from absolutely having a ball. That one just swiveling on 1-2.
Very important partnership. They've started brightly, haven't they?
So that's another attraction for team.
Pulled into the surface again. We talk about first innings score, run rate across all the T20 scores. 200's been gone past 8 times. Around the way well to adjust to it. There's thoughts of a 42 for 1. Scotland persists to not listen to us, and with bowler introduced now for Australia, Cameron Green. Inside edge, Fortune and 4. Square leg. Definitely a bit lucky.
Ball earlier, and Zampa wasn't able to. If you're Scotland fans and if you're 𝙎𝙪𝙤𝙧𝙖.
Very difficult needing more than 2 a ball to chase down the 190. Oh, this is massive. Over the Scottish flag and gets the umpire's arms aloft.
Munsey muscle on full display. It's gone. You've got every single...
There will be some watching on, maybe down in Australia in particular, where so
You see those trees, that line.
𝙎𝙪𝙨𝙧𝙧𝙖, who's got all that power, was just looking to guide one away.
I'll be disappointed in this one. Jort there just maybe bounced a little reason, and 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙧𝙖, he's fallen into the trap. Off 17, it was entertaining. Scotland.
Certainly more than yesterday, where he did look a little bit out of nick. Could be a couple, because Berrington is so fit. At the end of the first power play, it's 54-2.
With him for a second here, they're going to go for it. They are quick to Ashton Agar. Millions think so. David McLean. Oh, sweat hard. That's...
Yeah, Richie, strong is, and especially when he goes to that slog sweep, we can see him going. He stays top of them, gets low, quick hands behind.
Did him pretty well, I thought. Scotland.
For the traditional leg spinner there, we've seen proactive against Zampa yesterday, and it's good to see them.
Usual fielding error from Stoinis. It's just so important.
We probably saw too many dots, so that is so important at this stage of the game. Cameron Green comes in, and there we've just seen the spin from both ends, bowing any batter to settle into one particular type. The top of the stump, see that jag back, and unfortunately the Scotland captain.
Berrington, the captain, started better but departs that.
Eventually, I think it was that he managed to, and this was before sort of tick a man ahead of his time, but yeah, no, he's a more competitive man.
Gets under, and it goes all the way. His arms, and that is a mighty blow.
Bowling attacks, and he can make a huge impact because...
Oh, that's a lovely first boundary.
Yeah. Signature shot from Matthew Cross, very before that boundary. Yes, he's got his boundary, but he's
boundary early on in the over, and then his arms, and that is a mighty blow.
Bowling attacks, and he can make a huge impact because...
Oh, that's a lovely first boundary.
Yeah. Signature shot from Matthew Cross, very before that boundary. Yes, he's got his boundary, but he's
boundary early on in the over, and then his arms, and that is a mighty blow.
You would hope that we'll see a bit more of Chris Soule today. A huge amount for Scotland in this format. He bowls a lot in all around. Plenty of them are down in the nets. What a catch! Oh, runs, wickets, and now leaping. Oh, what a grab that is.
What a grab. Just given a bit of width, but oh my, in the air, and well, Brad Curry strikes. Fraser McGurk, it's another duck. For him.
Challenging the stumps of Travis Head. It's only 3 runs from... Well, we haven't seen Michael Leask bowl. Drifts down the leg side, not where you want to bowl.
Freebie really on that occasion. In swing. Oh.
Away for 4 more. That fan's going to get a touch. But there was no holding him back. Back-to-back boundary.
We often get the chance to see the Australians up close. The class occasion and the build-up to this about being...
In the air and just wide, close to it, and it runs away for 4, the 3rd boundary of the over.
Everything. This is another one that's skewed Scotland, and for Brendan McMullen.
20-eye game. This goes Miles. He's going to have to take it, and take it he does. Got them dancing in the crowd, and Head.
In 2 attempts, that even if he made it twice, that is a pretty...
happening.
What a... Oh, he's off mark.
It was back-to-back no balls yesterday. This time
Experience behind the stumps. He's just lost control.
cards like Chris Soule. For 4. Not convincing from Marsh, but he will.
very few balls, and even though this one will go down.
Before, you almost never see this, to be honest. Smashes it, well, miles over his head, 90, 95 metres or something to
Well, that one, Lenny, he had that fines and me to the bat. Well,
it's a gamble, isn't it? Because you're
did always feel sorry for him.
Green now getting in the act. That could be a lot of the over. The Australian fans.
Yeah, just more of the same. Another with big long limbs and a lot of power. Just playing at the ball. She loves it.
The power play. First game there was that blip.
Oh, short and a spat. He doesn't mind it. He's grown up in Perth where...
Not seeing any reward from any bowler going short through the side of the off stump, and made the Scottish batters have to draw. Somebody who collectively have those skills, but each bowler...
One's whipped away. Marsh not slowing down. Doesn't matter who's bowling.
We know he likes to target the leg sides. He can bowl in that cross fingers delivery, a little bit full, and Marsh...
That's the difficulty, isn't it? With not how the mist is burning off. And that's going to be another 4 by that man there.
Width, that's all he needed, just bowling that 4th stump line and...
Gets underneath, at it. That has gone miles. But finishes the over with a
delivery because of that wide, goes a length that all spinners want to avoid, and that Swede of his, but unfortunately successful start to his international career.
Oh, and he's got it for Jack Jarvis, but that brings a smile to his face. Has to depart.
Yeah, first game and he went the distance there. Just trying to drag it on this slow Grange surf, gone quiet. Is that the spark they needed? Mitchell Marsh. For 3.
Wicket to Jack Jarvis. Wonderful. Well, he does get this one though, Green. Green has taken up the mantle now.
Clear control coming back, Australia. The ability, when it's waist tight, you can't step into the ball.
Well, Safi and Sharif bowl convincingly as well.
Yeah, it's that length again. It needs to smash it in there again. As soon as it gets to chest time.
Forming partnerships.
Yeah, and that's a huge amount to do in this series thus far, and it's intimidating.
Watt is just adjusting his field. Brings out the reverse, and and he responds with another.
Brilliant, look at that. He identified that he's gone.
Australia. So far, it's going to be a catching opportunity, and it's held up. 20 wicket for him, and a bit of late joy for the Scottish.
Stumps there.